Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the week of May 17th of 2021 spiritual guidance reading. I've been guided for these weekly readings to use the Oracle Gypsy Oracle deck and to lay a Celtic spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Virgo energy I am reading for during this general reading. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Please bless this Virgo with clearly defined messages regarding the energy surrounding them during the week of May 17th of 2021. Oh, wow. So for some, this is a transformation. This is someone who has learned and evolved. This is sometimes someone who has passed over. Letting Virgo know, or this is the Virgo, that I have grown and evolved spiritually. Now, in the thoughts position of the Celtic spread for this Virgo, we do have the Sigh card. She is sighing in awe as she looks at the past and how far she has come, how she has transformed, maybe spiritually, emotionally, maybe even in the area having to do with money. I have grown and I have evolved. Now, in the foundation of the Celtic spread, we do have the Messenger card. So we have a feminine here who is waiting on communication at the beginning of the week of May 17th of 2021, and or they are wanting to communicate with someone. I feel like if this is a Virgo who has passed over, they realize that you're kind of waiting around and they want to communicate with you. Now, in the recent past, we do have the Soldier energy, so we do have someone who is cold, closed off, someone who was maybe a love them and leave them energy, and they're thinking about someone who's thinking about this Virgo. Wow, okay, I'm just going to say it as I see it right now. They know that they have transformed, that they have evolved, and they almost even want to let someone know. So if someone's letting you know, Virgo, or this is a Virgo letting someone know who's a cross watcher, that, yeah, I know you've been waiting on a message. In the past, I was a little cold, I was a little closed off, I couldn't open up, but now I have transformed. Okay, now for some, this could be you, Virgo, or another who's looking back at someone who was closed off in the past, and now you're recognizing that you, or that they, I'm sorry, have evolved. They've grown spiritually, and it's because it's during this week of May 17th of 2021 where either they are communicating with you, Virgo, if you're waiting on communication from another that was closed off, or Spirit's nudging you to communicate with them. I feel like they're saying, let the communication come to you this week, Virgo. Yeah. And then just kind of sit and observe, right? During the second half of May of 2021, the week of May 17th of 2021, we have the Peacock. So this is energies of someone walking in their ego. Yeah. So either you or another has the waiting card in the actions position. So there is not any active energy. There's more of a message for this Virgo, or I'm going to say the first thing first. This Virgo to kind of wait to see if someone has transformed from walking in their ego as they communicate with you, or as you think about communicating with them. Spirit's saying, wait, let them unfold before you, right? So you can see what they are truly about. If you are single, this is what Spirit's trying to say to you. Now, in your inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength, Virgo, to get out and to pleasure seek and to have a good time. Or we have a Virgo who is waiting to do so with another. But they're thinking that this person is walking in their ego. Either you're thinking about them. Yes. Okay, so Virgo, someone you feel is transforming in a spiritual way, an emotional way, because they were so closed off. You're waiting, right, on this communication, because it's when it's behind her, to me, it's she's thinking about communicating or hoping for communication, so that what? So that she can go into the direction of this pleasure-seeking energy, so we can get over the ego and have a good time. If this person has passed, they are recognizing that they were walking in their ego. And they're trying to tell you, I know you're waiting on a message, you're waiting for communication, but I have overstepped that situation with the ego, and now I am feeling great pleasure in my soul. All right, now in the hopes and fears position, we do have the friend energy. So we do have a Virgo who is hoping or fearing a connection with a friend. Fearful that that connection, that communication will be the result of this realization that someone's walking in their ego. But Spirit's saying don't fear friendship, right? Have hope that you can start out as friends and that you can watch a situation unfold. And be careful, because by the end of the weekend of the week of May 17th of 2021, we do have a child card here energy. So there could be someone who becomes pregnant. But if this is a financial idea or some form of new beginning that the child card can also represent, Spirit saying wait on the communication of another, and don't worry about putting that person for now in the friend zone. It could be that this Virgo is wanting to step into a position of having fun with someone here, but we do have the ego card here. We've got the soldier and the haughtiness card, but we do have transformation in the middle. So either someone's hoping that someone's going to change, or someone actually really is changing, or they did change, right? And they're trying to let you know this week. Yeah, so somebody's thinking about someone in a leadership position, or a father figure or a grandfather figure. Some are thinking about connecting with someone who's in a leadership position, because with the merchant energy I see down here, there is some form of profit or abundance coming, or there is a desire to move into a situation that brings greater profit. So Spirit's saying don't focus on the despair of a person, place, circumstance, situation, but instead focus on how you can step beyond the negative energy or people or places, and instead into a path of cheerfulness. For you will be able to, by the end of the week, whoever message this is, see clearly with the priest energy that someone has the thief card. They're coming to take and then they're going to leave. See, after a little bit of thought, we do have a Virgo here, I believe, who is researching an ending, is coming to the realization that something has ended, that really wanted to have a good, healthy conversation, but instead there came energies of misfortune. So I do feel like they're saying if you're single, be really careful about having a good time, because someone here is walking in their ego, and you could end up in a difficult situation regarding a child or children this week. So by the end of the weekend, good. We have male or female with the old woman energy, someone who has learned, who has evolved. I'm feeling this is your energy. You sidestepped someone's ego. You may still be thinking with the lover energies of a lover or a situation you were passionate about. Yes, you were wanting to put time and effort into coming into commitment, partnership, and so on. But if you find yourself this week spending more time alone than you do with another person, Spirit's saying it's time to free yourself from those energies of sorrow. They're keeping you trapped in a prison, and instead move forward into the direction where you can bring greater change in your own life, where you can connect with new friends and family. If you're single, as soon as you let go, and this is happening for the collective, all signs, this is the time to let go, because it's time for new beginnings. It's time for soulmates. I do feel like there will be a lot of people who are going to get married in the year of 2022. So I've been saying that for, I don't know, a year now. So I'm going to bring in a closing message for this Virgo using the daily guidance from your angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message for this Virgo, please. What are the energies surrounding them, and or some spiritual advice for the week of May 17th of 2021. Yep. It's time to get out in the fresh air. So some of you may already have a child. You're thinking about connecting with someone who's closed off, who's walking in their ego, hoping that there'll be some form of communication, but really there's just going to be like someone coming towards you to have a good time. And yeah. Take your children, your child, take yourself out into the fresh air and walk in energies of innocence. Listen to Spirit. Ground yourself. For now is a time not only to give, but to also receive. For there will eventually be a blessing in disguise regarding a creative hobby, gift, talent, skill, small business. And when it comes to Cupid, there'll still be some daydreaming here this week. If you're single but Spirit's saying, ask Spirit for exactly what you desire. So they're saying, ask Spirit for someone who is kind and loving and caring and supportive, who emails you all day, who tells you they love you all day, who holds hands with you in public, kisses, hello, goodbye, because that's what real love is about. And if you're not ready for that, well, then focus on something that fulfills you other than another human being, right? Get out in the fresh air, for now's the time, at least here in the US. All right, so the card says, Virgo, your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today. As you near Mother Nature's cradle as possible, open your arms, your curtains, your windows to refresh your home as well. And see, again, they're talking about making changes in the area of home or family, in your own space, maybe traveling or moving to a new home, but doing something that brings you joy. Maybe doing something out in the fresh air, taking a walk, starting a photography business, having them printed on something and selling them on the internet, doing what you love out in the fresh air, because we can receive the greatest peace, joy, and passion from within that we can not get through another human being. We need to discover that first so we can clearly see who should or should not be trusted, overstep them, and move into the path which by Spirit's trying to guide everyone into the direction of something that you can create that in the end, a lot of people are going to realize was a blessing in disguise. Okay, so the time is now to go for that job you want. It's time is now to create that business, to start something you've always wanted, to get the supplies and crafts and do, because there are going to be many, many signs for the collective regarding what you are putting your effort into, and these are the things that will grow and prosper on into and through the next 10, 20 years. That is good, right? But if we bring negative people, places, circumstances, situations into this new path, we're going to repeat the same patterns, behaviors, and cycles as before. So, should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the spring special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you for stopping by. To those of you who have shared, liked, and subscribed, most importantly, to those of you who have continued to donate to keep my channel up and running, take care and God bless.